Hello, my name is Eddie Rahx, and you are watching the most excellent musical Monster Jam. This week, we are featuring a Savannah alumnus named Tim. And Tim used to play with the band Toxic Oscar here in Savannah, but now he's playing with a band called The Power of Three in Philadelphia. So let's join Will as he interviews Tim over the phone.
I'm Will Griffiths, and all the way from Philadelphia, we have an interview going on with Mr. Tim Komonchak. How you doing, Tim?
Hanging in there, Will. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So, where are you? Tell us where you're from originally, Tim.
I'm originally from upstate New York, about an hour north of the city, and then I spent my glorious 3 years in Savannah, Georgia, with you guys.
Oh, that's right. That's how I know you. You played with that band Toxic Oscar. You're our guitar
did.
player.
Yeah, for
That's
a little while
it.
I was. Yeah, about
now
3
it's
years.
Now it's coming back to me. Okay. All right. So now, what are you doing up in Philadelphia?
Well, I moved up here about 20 years ago with my wife at the time to start a family and work for a new company, and time flies, you know. Now I got an 18-year-old son, divorced with a girlfriend who lives not here, and I'm in my second band since I left Toxic, and I've switched instruments from guitar to bass, and now I'm the lead singer.
Well, there you go. Okay, and what is the name of the band?
The name of the band is Power of Three.
Well, I understand that you've been opening for some pretty big acts here. Tell me a couple of the acts that you've been playing for here recently.
Well, we actually started in June. We opened up for the Pat Travers Band, and just recently in September we opened up for Cactus featuring Carmine Apiece.
Oh, that was how was that show?
They were both great. I mean, you know, you can only do so much in a half an hour opening set, but we decided when we started this band that we wanted to be an original band, that we weren't going to go out and do the bar scene. You know, I kind of do that as an acoustic solo act. So with the band, we decided we wanted to be a real, you know, we wanted to write our own music and play our own music for people who were there to listen to music, not people who were there to watch TV, pick up women, and could care less whether we were playing or not.
Well, there you go. Well, so how do you think that it went over? Were you well received? Did people like your music?
We were very well received, actually. We went out and hung out in the lobby both shows afterwards. We sold, I think, you know, probably about 60, 70 CDs between the two shows. Everybody wanted them autographed. People want pictures taken with you. It's very, very strange when you're, you know, you're basically nobody, but people are like, "You guys were great." So it's like, you know, okay, great. I'll take the compliment. Thank you.
Well, that's good. I mean, I went through that feeling before. Yes. When you recorded the album, where did you record the CD at?
We actually recorded the CD in our rehearsal space. We did everything digital to a digital board. I recorded everything to an SD card. I took the SD card home and mixed it on my computer at home.
Sounds good. But what is the name of the CD?
The name of the CD is Lightning in a Bottle.
Lightning in a Bottle. I like the name.
And 90%. The reason for that actually is that 90 to 95% of it is all captured live as we did the tracks. Obviously, if you listen to the record, there's a few overdubs of some acoustic guitars, background vocals, that kind of stuff. But the basic tracks of drums, bass, and rhythm guitar, and a lot of times the lead vocal track, were all captured live.
Well, very good. That's a different way of doing it.
Well, you know, we wanted to show people we were a real band.
Well, there you go. What was the name of the place you played at?
We played both times at this place called the Sellersville Theater, which is a little outside of Philadelphia. It's a regional kind of theater that houses, you know, national acts come through, you know, and that plays come through. Holds about 350 people, so it's a nice little place.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty intimate setting.
Yeah, I mean, it's got great acoustics. The people who run it are real nice. They've been real good to us. They like us. We like them. So it's worked out well.
Is it a theater, or is it more like a bar in a theater?
No, it's an actual theater. I mean, literally stadium seating, tables in the front, and there's a bar in the back outside of the actual theater itself.
Oh, cool. That sounds very good. What type of music would you say it is that you're doing right now?
I think what we call it is original classic rock.
Original classic rock. We can't go wrong with original classic rock. And where can people find your music? Is your music online somewhere? Is there a place that they can find you at?
Yeah, they can go to our Facebook page. They can go to our website, which is www.powerof3band.com, or they can find us at cdbaby.com, iTunes, Amazon. The CD is available there. On our website, actually, the entire CD is available for streaming, so you can listen to it, see what you like, and then go to Amazon or iTunes or whatever and pick it up if you so choose.
They'll choose to. They'll love it. Yeah. Well, who does most of your songwriting, Tim, for the band?
Well, the majority of the songs start with usually either a riff from my guitar player or something from me, and then my guitar player and I usually kind of get together and come up with the format of kind of what the arrangement is that we're looking at. I write all the lyrics, and then we bring it to my drummer, and that's always the wild card because I never know what he's going to do with it, and almost every single time what he does with it is something I probably never would have thought of, but is absolutely brilliant. So.
Well, it sounds interesting. That's for sure. I'm looking forward to listening to it. I haven't listened to it yet, to be honest with you. So, all right.
Well, you need to do that then.
I do need to do that. All right, we're going to show some video right now that you've sent me. So what is this video from?
The video that you guys have is from our gig opening up for Pat Travers.
Okay.
At the Sellersville Theater. So you'll be able to catch a kind of a look of what the stage looks like and, logo in the background, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, and how was the Pat Travers? How did he sound?
Pat Travers is always great. Pat's been a friend of mine for over 20 years, so it was nice to actually get to play, on the same stage with him instead of going to see him as either as an endorser, working for one of his endorsement companies, or as a fan.
Yeah. Well, good. Is there anything that you'd like to say to your fans in Savannah before we close this week's show?
Well, most of my fans, I would say, or our fans in Savannah, are all friends of mine. So I'd encourage them to just let me know if they need more CDs, send people to the website, see if they like the music, and hopefully I can work something out where I can drag my two guys down there and we can do a show with Toxic.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, we're going to wrap up this week's show. So Tim, I want to say thank you for being on this week's show. And it's great to talk to you again, and I miss seeing you.
Hey, man, I miss you guys, too, and, I think about you guys all the time. I'm glad I at least have Facebook to stay in touch when I can't call, and I'm looking forward to coming down again and seeing all you people.
Okay, we're looking forward to it.
All right, man, give my love to everybody.
I will do it. I'll tell everybody you said hello.
All right, well, it's great to hear from Tim and learn what he's doing in Philadelphia. But next week, we return to our mission of exploring the Savannah scene and our local Savannah musicians. Next week, we're featuring one of the ladies. And I can't say which lady because we have two ladies lined up. I'm not sure which show is going to air next week. So you will have to tune in and click on our show anytime after Friday at noon. And you will learn which lady we will be talking to. So until then, this is Eddie Rahx signing off. I will see you soon.